March 2019. Well, the Sun enters Aries, which is the spring equinox, and then we have Mercury turning retrograde on March 5th. Now, all this is actually really very interrelated and very, the common factor with all the zodiacs would be their communication skills. Now, as we all understand that communication skills not only affects your professional life, but it also largely affects your personal life. So, my advice to you or to everyone in general would be, think before you speak. Speak what you mean and mean what you say. I am bringing a slight shift into my predictions. Rather than, I will definitely be predicting where the planets are and which are the planets affecting in a particular month, and what is the attitude that we need to take to actually tide over that month, whether it is our personal life or whether it is our professional life. For example, in March, when I have spoken about various planets and the major planet like Mercury, then I've spoken about Mars, I'm speaking about Uranus or Neptune or Pluto, whether they are conjoining or whether they are in square or whether they are in opposition. What is the zodiac a person belonging to a particular zodiac sign needs to do in that particular month is actually applicable 100%. So my focus is going to be on the outer planets, and my focus is going to be on how an individual who's born in a particular zodiac needs to behave in a particular month to get the best results out of that month, and that is what leads to health, wealth and happiness, because the sun sign is what gives you the projection, how the world perceives you. And 100% we all want to be appreciated, 100% we all want to be loved, we all want to be healthy, and this is what is my endeavor to reach out to. March 2019, Capricorns for you, well, it's a very, very interesting month, and it depends upon how you think actually, because things are going to be very, very quiet for you. Things are going to be very introspective for you. Whether you like it or not, you'll find yourself half the time thinking, which people may perceive as if you're in your own world. But let not this thinking be avid. Let this thinking be constructive. And you need to sit in a quiet, comfortable zone of yours, and you need to think and expect that the things are going to be peaceful. There are certain triangular energies which are going to affect you and make you restless, but they'll be very small little things where you'll get irritated when people around you ask you what's the matter. And actually there is no matter. You may be thinking nothing. So it is a very, very peaceful month for you, and rather than being aggressive or rather than reacting and say nothing is the matter, you could probably say, I am exercising peace, I am exercising calmness. There's a way of putting it. So you have to remember that astrology is not the only source of stimulation in your life. So all the Capricornians sitting there, don't hang on and don't think that these planets are going to pave the way for you. The planets are going to guide you. They are going to be a light in the dark room that help you realize what are the other sectors of your life that you can actually think about, that will actually stimulate your life. So for everyone out there listening, remember, astrology is like a light in the dark room. It throws light on the entire aspect of your life, and it helps you know what are the things that you can do in life to make it interesting and how to get your health, wealth and happiness in order. So this month, enjoy the freedom from astrological hassles and do things with mindful confidence. Now, since Saturn is there in the Capricorn house, most of the people are always fearing, oh Lord, the Saturn has come. Now, don't get into these astrological hassles. Saturn is your Lord. So it's basically restructuring for you the things that you yourself could not structure. So it is throwing these things at you that, come on, hold these things and put them in the correct perspective. So don't fear. think about yourself, be mindful of your own actions and your own confidence, and you will see this reflection and contemplation on your own decisions. When they are deliberate, this is the time to be at peace with yourself, because you would actually know that you've put things in the correct perspective. And you'll enjoy the rest of your life, irrespective of what age you are. Next 10 years for sure, you will enjoy your life full of health, wealth and happiness if you've actually been able to put things in the correct perspective. So the 2019th March is very, very important for you, and it can actually say that you are a veritable fount of creativity. Your fountain is bubbling, and over the entire next month of March, you will feel very, very creative, that it's amazing. So what is your job is to challenge or to channel this amazing energy into some super productive projects. So harness your imagination, and there's no telling you where it might lead you. Probably you'll be at the helm of your affairs, and sky is the limit. And as we are wanting to mean what we say, and we have to think before we speak, we have to ensure that we do not hurt anybody's feelings. And even if you want to be direct, a little bit of softer approach will do you a world of good. And of course, to exactly know what are the best days where your career is concerned, where your honey is concerned, where money is concerned, what are the stressful days, actually getting back into my website and looking at all these dates will do you a world of good, because you will exactly know what to avoid, when to avoid, and which are the dates that you can actually be yourself and have fun. Whenever we talk about predictions, or we are giving predictions on our YouTube to reach out and tell people this date and this planet and that planet, is basically very generalized. Because the truth of the matter is that personalized charts are very different from the generalized charts. So now, since every individual is made out a little bit of every zodiac, because the planets are scattered, so obviously the predictions are also very, very personalized for every individual. For example, if I am a Capricorn and I am listening to the Capricorn zodiac, it may not be applicable to me, because my moon sign is in a different place, my Mars is in a different house, my Neptune and Venus and so on, the planets are in a different house. So obviously the energies will be different for me. So every individual needs to be aware of his natal chart. Some people are not aware of the strengths and weaknesses they have. So through their birth analysis or through their natal charts, which illuminates your personality, actually helps you know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your potentials, what are your talents, and what are the tools that you can gather and make your life much more beautiful by being healthy, wealthy and wise. So use the intelligence that is illuminated by astrology and take the wisdom in your hands of how to carve your present and your future.